Hello?
You failed.
What? Failed what? Proteus.
Could have prevented this.
Got it! Hurry, Rocky! Pull! Pull!
Set me free.
What was that?
Sir Handel, are you alright? What were you dreaming about?
Nothing. Just... nothing. I'm fine. Morning, officer.
Morning.
So this is where he escaped?
We believe so. One of the pilots reported his plane missing on the 18th.
The airport is on the west side of the island, though. It just seems unlikely.
Indeed. It doesn't help that prior to his ultimate escape, he made a stop at his country cottage just outside of Maithwaite.
How long has he been living on Sodor?
That we don't know. The house is under his wife's name. What we do know is that, at some point that night, he would have had to drop by as we concluded that he did not leave alone. Rather, he took with him one of his infant sons.
I didn't know Peter had any children.
He has two. Twins. The simple truth is, we were left with more questions than answers. His wife has been difficult, to say the least. At any point, did he make his intentions clear to you?
No.
Leading up to the attack, did you notice any changes in his behavior?
He'd have trouble sleeping. Our conversations often grew tense and cold. I'd ask him what the matter was, and he'd never tell me. I assumed it was work-related.
How often did Peter talk of his father?
Never.
Right. Miss Norman, forgive me for saying so, but do you see how your lack of cooperation up to this point could potentially have you labeled as an accomplice?
Yes, I do.
We're getting somewhere now. Before you arrived, you'd be lucky to get more than 2 words out of her.
I see. Thank you for your time, Mrs. Norman. I do have one more question. Could you tell us the name of your other son?
This doesn't make any sense. Why is she only talking now? It's been nearly a month.
Because he's long gone.
What?
Peter. What are the chances he comes back to Sodor anytime soon? She probably feels safer now.
Safe? All cards are off the table. Peter's still out there with her newborn child. Who knows what his intentions are?
To finish what his father started. You know, I've been mulling over Peter's escape ever since you told me about it.
I wouldn't be shocked if he jumped ship once he realized the whole scheme was falling apart.
No, Peter's not like his father. I believe Patrick was very disturbed, and he had his vices. Peter is much more calculated. It's possible he had plans separate from his father's, and I fear that his escape from this island is just a fraction of something far greater.
That worries me, because whatever he unleashes could be much more thorough and intricate.
And deadly. George?
Blue or grey? The suit that I'm wearing to court. Blue or grey?
Oh, I'd say blue's more your colour. When's the date, anyway?
The 19th.
I hope you know you have my full support.
Thank you, Charles. We'll get this railway up and running again. It's best we look forward. It's what your father would have wanted.
Indeed. You'll just have to hang in there for now.
I'll be off then.
Very well. Best wishes with the trial.
Much appreciated.
Evening, sir. Glad you could make it.
Thank you. Any progress?
Well, all but Duck have woken up.
How are they holding up?
Most of them are doing well. Gordon, Rusty, and Duncan will be doing the last of their test runs tomorrow. Then they should be good to go home.
And the others?
For the most part, nothing of great concern. We're looking at another month or 2 for Edward, and a bit longer than that for Toby and Scarloey. But they'll all be fine. Well, most of them.
Duck?
He's not in great shape.
My God.
Doesn't get any easier, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We're doing everything we can, sir, but there is a chance that he...
Doesn't make it?
Our goal is to see him leave this workshop under his own power, but it'll likely take a very long time. It's a miracle that he survived in the first place.
Well, please try and do everything you can. Keep up the hard work. You've done outstanding so far.
Thank you for checking in.
did this, George. What? The blood is on your hands.
Oh, hello, Rusty. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Great to see you again, Peter Sam. How have things been?
Rather tense, I'm afraid. Sir Handel's been acting strange. I think he's been having some nightmares. Since the attack, he's been waking up in the middle of the night, panting.
He seems to be taking it harder than the rest of us.
What's up with him?
Stress. His court date is next week.
Court date? Are they really charging him for a boomer?
Yes.
What rubbish.
I know. I don't like it either. But he did pull the trigger.
Sounds like a hero to me.
I don't disagree, but he also isn't an exception to the law.
Pah! He saved Charles's life, I heard.
Indeed, and that is likely to be used in his trial.
If there's anyone not getting any sleep, it's him. Shame too.
I think he did the right thing.
I don't think he did the right thing. I know that he did the right thing.
But does he know?
Sir Charles Hatt?
Is there nothing they can do? What's there? Have you read it yet?
I haven't been able to bring myself to. I'll take a look later, when I'm ready.
I understand. What are those files George gave you?
Potential construction plans. Hang on, let me grab them. Rebuilding the old branch line up the western coast. It's a proposal my father planned to present to the board the week he died.
Do you plan to present it?
Yes, but not anytime soon. The engines are under enough pressure as it is.
I think an expansion would give them something to look forward to.
The timing isn't quite right yet. We need to wait until more of them return from the works. Additionally, being that George was the one that proposed the idea to me, I'd rather consult him further before following through with this project.
Has he left yet?
Not yet.
Usual?
Something a little stronger.
Seat taken?
No. Help yourself.
Jeremiah Packard. Nice to finally meet you, Sir Charles.
You know who I am?
Of course, with you being the controller of the Northwestern Railway and whatnot.
Oh, of course.
The railway's in fine hands, and a fine railway it is.
Or at least it was.
I get your meaning, which is partially why I wanted to introduce myself.
I don't follow.
I own a construction company back in Ireland. My wife and I planned to travel here on holiday, but we've arrived at a rather poor time, it seems.
On the contrary, you might have picked up at a good time. Continue.
Business back home is slow, and we're looking for a new place to consider settling down and raising our young daughter. We think Sodor might be the perfect place. Perhaps our company could assist with the reconstruction efforts.
Tempting offer. One that seems foolish to refuse.
I've got a dozen vehicles, all sentient, that fit right in here.
Hard-working?
Very. Strong personalities. But I know you're no stranger to that.
No, I'm not. I'll think about it.
Here's my card. Give me a call. It was nice meeting you, sir.
Likewise.
To my eldest son, Charles Nicholas Hatt. One of the first things I learned as controller and about life as a whole is that change is inevitable, and often swift. I found that how you adapt to such change is what defines your character. Life moves far too quickly to risk falling behind. My intention was to leave you with far fewer barriers as I faced, but I suppose nothing has ever come easy to the Hatt family. My only hope is that you learn from your failures and that you battle any obstacles with the perseverance and dignity I've always known you to have. But there is one lesson I've yet to teach you, and it's one that will be invaluable to you throughout your tenure. I've found that running a railway is not all that different from raising a family. There should be a healthy amount of mutual respect between an engine and their controller, just as a father and a son. As society changes, technology will change. More and more, these engines will look to you, not only to lead them, but to protect them. You are one of the few that has their best interest at heart. They need you, and you need them. Charles, you must know that I, as a father, am beyond proud of you. I have full confidence in your abilities and your leadership. It pains me that I am unable to see what your potential blossoms into. It's time to build your own legacy. The day will come when you can look upon my tenure, for better or for worse, as a learning experience and use it to build the future of this railway. As I conclude, I only burden you with 2 requests: that you take care of your mother and take care of our engines. Allow yourself to grieve, but continue to push forward. It's time to move on.